This is the first time I've ever really like focused on trying to do that. Then I got a sore throat and crap. That hit the spot. Okay. What I'm going to try to do is just read some important dialogue between main characters, not all random citizens and stuff. People ain't gonna talk to me. There we go. I had no idea Sig had such a past. Are you still suspicious of Sigurd? Well, I mean, it was just so sudden. Kind of expected to hear something different. Like that we were childhood rivals or something. That's nothing compared to the story you just told us, is it? So hearing his story has you confused because it's not so simple? There was a time when he was cooperating with one of Gebler's generals. Furthermore, behind Gebler was a country that you had never heard of. Hey, what are you picking on me for? No, I'm not picking on you or blaming anything on you. What I'm saying is this. If you think about how he feels, then you should see why he could not talk about this with you till now. Looking at the activities of Solaris towards other countries up till now, it has never gone beyond simply maintaining their own empire for self-preservation. And as you have seen, their military power is immense. So Sigurd was probably thinking ahead. First of all, he was probably concentrating on taking care of the problems here on the continent of Ignis. Once things were settled here, it would give him a stronger foundation to deal with the Solaris later. which is a much better plan than rushing straight into a war we knew we could not win. Quite logical, really. Sounds like you understand one another pretty well. Well, it's not like we were newly acquainted, is it? And we had talked about a lot of things up until we decided to escape from Solaris. Speaking of that, why did you leave? That Ramses guy was supposed to be a star of hope or something, wasn't he? Yes, I certainly thought so at first. Then I realized his way of thinking really was not that much of a change from the previous system. Basically, the only difference was whether they stressed people's ranks and class or their skill. The words had changed, but it was still no different from what Solaris itself had been doing until then. He had a lot of intentions of bringing everyone a better way of life. In other words, he is an elitist. I don't think I like him much either. So, Satan, do you think I can beat Gebler? Why? Are you planning on fighting them? As long as they're working with Shakan, there's no way around it. The way things are going, I'm sure we'll have to fight them sooner or later. I suppose so, but even if we were to defeat the Gebler forces here, there is still Solaris to deal with. If we are not careful, it is possible that we may get involved in a longer war than that with the Shakan. Do you not agree that continuing the way we have going is rather hard on everyone? I think it's time we try to get help from a greater number of people. Bump everything up here. So defeating Shakan's not going to get rid of the likes of Gebler. I know what you're trying to say. To vanquish Gebler, first gain thy throne, right? You could put it that way. What do you mean you could put it that way? Then again, maybe it's time I did something about that. Guys, I'm getting really tired here, and I think I'm gonna shut it down for the night. However, I am looking for somebody else to host. Give somebody else small a host and help out. I don't know. Host this guy, Nintendo Ricky 64. And give Oh my god, computer, cooperate. Alright guys, y'all have a good night. I'll be back with more Thursday. I was going to be on the road this Thursday and that was going to mess things up, but now it's all shifted around, so I won't be on the road. I'll definitely be back streaming Thursday evening, starting at 6 as usual. Y'all have a good night. I'm going to throw this guy a host. Check him out, and hope to see y'all next time.